Hi, beloveds. Hello, hello, hello. Listen, really quick. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss what God is doing through me to get to you. I am Danielle. This is Danielle White Ministries, and I thank you for clicking on this video and just being involved. I thank you for the subscribers that already decided to join this community. I thank you all. I already decided to join this fellowship. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Listen, beloveds, we're on borrowed time. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised. We're not even promised another hour. We're not promised time. God is not. God has not promised us that we will wake up tomorrow. I want to tell you, beloved, because we're on borrowed time, because we don't know the time, because we don't know the hour, because we don't know the day, we have to get in place. We have to surrender to God's will, to God's plan for our life. We have to get saved. We have to walk in the things that God has called us to walk in because we're on borrowed time. We think we got time, beloved. We think we got time. But beloved, let me tell you, we ain't got time. We ain't got time. We don't have time. We put things off and we say, I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow. But how do you know you got until tomorrow, beloved? How do you know you got until tomorrow to do anything? And I'm talking about just anything. Whatever it is that God has placed on your heart to do now, whatever God has placed on your heart to do right now, He's placed it there for you to do it right now. For you to do it right now. Because you're not guaranteed tomorrow. You're not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed. You can't afford to procrastinate, beloved. You can't afford to procrastinate because you don't even know if you're going to have the time. You don't know if you're going to have the time. You're putting things off, and you're putting things off like you got time, and you don't. We don't. we don't, beloved. Listen, stop putting things off like you got time, because you don't. You don't. You don't have time. We're on borrowed time. We don't know the time. We don't know the hour that God is going to say, all right, your name is called. He said that He knows all of us individually. He knows all of us by name. Meaning when He calls your name, when He say, all right, this is it, beloved, do you want to hear, job well done, my good and faithful servant? That don't necessarily mean that you have to be that you have to work in to do ministry, anything that God has called you to do in this earth, because everybody has an assignment. Whether it's ministry, whether it's taking care of your children, whatever it is, God has called you to something. And are you going to do what God has called you to do, or are you going to keep putting it off for tomorrow like you got time? I just wanted to leave you with that, beloved. I wanted to leave you with that seed. You ain't got time. You don't. So don't put it off till tomorrow what you can do now. I love you all with the love of the Lord. Listen, the Lord loves you. The Lord loves you. The Lord love you. The Lord love you. And listen, if you don't yet know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, beloved, all you have to say is, Lord, I trust you. I trust you. I know that your Son, Jesus, died on the cross for my sins. And I'll accept you in my heart. All He wants you to do is to accept Him, is to acknowledge who He is. Put your hand on your heart and receive the Lord, and he will come into your life and guide you, protect you, keep you. He will do it all. Don't stray away from the Lord because you've experienced grief or because you've experienced so many hardships in your life. That's the time to pull closer to God. That's the time to accept him. That's the time to receive him. That's the time to get closer to him. I love you all with the love of the Lord. Make sure you do not forget to like, subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss what God is doing through me to get to you. I love you all with the love of the Lord.